Okay, let's get these eyes going. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Hey there, Lucas. Hey there, Burke. Good morning. Okay, back to doing eyes. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Thought I'd try to get ahead on the eyes. We got plenty enough to tie here for the day, but we have enough to tie for the next 2 days. But I like trying to get ahead on these. That way, if we do get a big order, we can just get it out the door. These are 3D eyes I'm putting on. You see, they're pretty thin, but they're pretty cool eyes. These are for the Crawdaddy jig. Good morning. Sorry I haven't been in work. Oh, that's cool. That's okay. I hope you're doing good, though. Yep. Hope you're doing mighty fine. Mighty fine, mighty fine. Okay, let's get some of these little orange eyes out. Somebody had asked me about eyes. I do have an eye supplier, but you can get eyes on eBay and places like that. You can go to eBay. You can get them on Amazon. I don't give out all the suppliers I have because some of them you got to have right tax numbers and all that stuff. And sometimes I don't want to tell everybody every place I get everything. Yeah, these are gonna be for the pink lemonade. I'm only gonna do so many of those. Put them out for a while. We're gonna put a number on these. That'll be my little project here for the next couple of days. I'll be working on and off on these. I'm probably going to put them on the website later on this afternoon. We did put our kip tail jigs on the website, so if anybody's interested in like bluegill lures. Hey there, Matthew. Come on, people, hit that like button, guys. Let's hit it. Yeah, I don't know why I don't get a whole lot of likes, but I do like the likes. They do help out the stream. Yeah, they if you like what you're watching, it helps out the algorithm and opens up the doors for more people to watch. I don't know if you guys can hear the roosters in the background. It's going to be 92, 93 degrees today. Our lake is about 17 foot above normal level. It is sitting pretty high. If I'm not answering a question, I'm not looking at my phone uh, a whole lot because I'm doing the eyes. I'll take little intervals, little breaks in between, like right now, to look at the messages. Hey there, Remington. No, we don't have any flow glow sinkers. No more flow glow sinkers. Yeah, we quit selling them. We just didn't sell a whole lot of them. We get some people asking about them, and I'll sell them on the side, I guess. But as far as me trying to get them on the website, they just take up a lot of space. A lot of much needed space for other products that sell. I'm trying to break off the excess UV resin on that jar. It becomes a booger to work with. Here we go. Yeah, we had basically a whole table designated just for the sinkers. And so we do have a lot of shelf space, but it is all eaten up with fishing line and other stuff. This is the quiet part. Usually when I'm not doing a live stream, I'll play something on the TV that has a good narrative, or I'll listen to some sermons and stuff like that, or just music. Thank you for the floating heart. Guys, thanks for coming in. We got 24 people in here. Yeah, so I went ahead and put in an order for more feathers, some more thread, ordered some more whip finishers, more bobbins. I know the post office is closed today, so anybody that had an order that came in yesterday, it'll go out tomorrow. Got to have real clean hands to work with these. If you're eating food or anything like that, you leave a little bit of grease, oil residue on there. Plus, you also scent them. You have jigs smelling like fried chicken or pizza. So this is a UV resin. It's going to go underneath the UV lights. You can use other things. You can use some super glues, work okay. Some people will use that like a nail polish. I did all that stuff in the past. Sometimes the nail polishes, when it gets humid and hot, it the gel coat will get all slimy. Um, and it'll get tacky, and what you'll end up having is a bunch of jigs stuck together. Somebody honked at me. We get that quite often, people driving by that know I'm in here. Okay, these are going to go under the lights. They'll go under there for about 3 to 4 minutes. On the 1/8 ounce, they take a little bit longer. Let's see. I can't copy. That's okay. Suntan lotion. Yeah. I'll be back to tying here soon. I'm probably going to paint some heads too a little bit later. We've been selling those squirrel tail jigs pretty good. I mean, they're not, you know, I'm not behind or anything with them, but they are pretty cool jigs. Again, these are going to be the pink lemonade. They're going to get a fluorescent yellow body and white and pink, not white and pink, but a pink and yellow tail. I'm thinking about ordering like hackle, hair stackers. I don't know if anybody would order any of those. I did put some tweezers, the same tweezers I'm using now. We did put these on the website. Okay, let me do something here. There we go. I can see the comments a little bit better. So we have 3 colors of the kip tail jigs. They're all 1/32 ounce. They would be perfect for bluegill and crappie, and I imagine you can use them for trout and white bass and things like that. Okay, let's see how these other eyes are doing. They are ready. Welcome in, welcome in. How much price? How much what? How much? Speaking sentences. I don't sell the jig heads with eyes. I do sell jigs. They range anywhere from $5 to $10 a pack. You get these for another 30 seconds. Let's see, how's everybody doing out there? We got 45 people in here, guys. 45. We got 22 on the likes. Is that 22? Let me grab me some coffee here. Yes, try to speak in sentences. If you don't speak in sentences, I don't know what kind of price what you're wanting a price on, and I can't answer the questions appropriately. Like how much for the cardboard? How much for the foam? How much for hooks? But we don't sell the jig heads with eyes. There's just not a lot of money to be made with that. I guess I could put a hefty price on it so I could actually make money on them, but nobody will buy them. So these here are 1/16 ounce. Oh, I had 3 more of those big heads over here. Let me get those on here. I didn't realize that. Yeah, make sure to subscribe too, guys. It helps out. It does help out. If you like fishing or making lures, or if you just like hanging out, make sure to subscribe. We are getting ready to hit 7K pretty soon. I didn't even know we were at 6K. Let's see. There was a package at my door, and I just opened it. And it's a ton of stuff to tie my own flies and jigs. Cool. Hey there, Jesus is King. That's great, man. Okay, these here are 1/8, these are 1/16. Probably tomorrow or the next day I'm going to be tying a lot of the 1/8 ounce. Yeah, we haven't had a tackle store order in almost 2 weeks. Put that in for another 30 seconds. Hey, good morning. Is that Sheila? Sheila? Sheila or Shyla? Shyla sounds pretty cool too. Okay, what am I going to do now? We're going to get some big eyes, big orange eyes, big orange, beautiful eyes. Okay, let's see what they feel like now. So if I do eyes like this, I can get a lot more, a lot more, man, my allergies. I can get a lot more eyes done. Man, I haven't taken an allergy pill. I need to take some allergy pills again. Hey there, Mason. I didn't know if Randy's in here. Randy? I didn't know if he was going to go live today or not. I think he said last night in a message that he was going to be able to go live at 9 in the morning. Yeah, if you've never done a live stream, sometimes it could get nerve-wracking. We would do live streams when I was a pastor at a church. We would do Facebook lives. These are 3D eyes. I put UV resin over them. They do have a little bit of tackiness on the bottom. These are the ones with bait keepers. We're going to put these on the website soon. We do have some really good colors out there with bait keepers with eyes in case you use plastics. Okay, there these go. Take another drink of my coffee here. Read some messages. Yep, guys, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you guys are free to ask me any questions or anything. Sometimes I can answer them, sometimes I can't. A lot of people want to know where I get my products, where I get my fly tying material and things. I don't divulge in all the stuff. I will tell you if I get something from Wapsi, I get something from Wapsi. I do buy wholesale from there. Okay, we got some more of these to do. We just got through doing those. If you were with us, or if you just joined us, we got to do these. And then I got to do the slim brim heads. We've been selling a bunch of the slim brims. Those have been going good. The cotton candies have been going good too. Okay, we're going to put another 15-20 seconds on these. Let's see. Hey there, Levi, Mason, Lucas, everybody, thank you for coming in. Yeah, make sure to subscribe. I do different things. This is probably the boringest part of what I do. I'm just gluing eyes, and we do have a lot of different color of eyes that we put on them. And then we have some eyes that we don't have any jigs on the website currently. Some of the weird looking eyes. A lot of times I'll put them out on the website with a limited edition. And some of them look like real fish eyes. Some of them look like cat eyes or dragon eyes. Right now we do have well over 55 colors. We probably have 60 colors now. Now that we put the squirrel tail jigs and the kip tail jigs on, we added on the squirrel tail, we added the chartreuse, the jigs with the chartreuse head and the chartreuse tail. And on the kip tail, we have the flow yellow. We also have the gray. And we also have what was the other color? Chartreuse, red and chartreuse. Yep, welcome in, welcome in. I'm tying squirrel tail right now with the stuff I just got. Oh, good. I thought about purchasing squirrel tail. I don't know if you guys would want to buy squirrel tail or not. You guys give me some feedback. Would you buy squirrel tail if we bought colored squirrel tail? Our squirrel tail lures, they're not that expensive. They're only like $4.99 a pack. You do get 3 to a pack. Magazines, even ultimate VHS tape. Yeah. Now, experts online. Yeah, there are a bunch of really good experts online. There's some really good guys that make lures. Did my wife trying? I wonder if she's starting the mower or what. Go take a look out there. If she's trying to start the mower, our yard is muddy. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it is going to be hot and muggy here today. Hot and muggy. With all the rain that just came down. And it's going to be pretty hot today. It's going to be pretty steamy. I don't know what my wife's doing. Ooh, I got a casualty. This is what happens when you put too much glue down. Yeah, I could fix that one. Yeah, that's how bad or how good this UV resin works. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that one or not. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, sometimes you get eyes that won't work. I'm going to end up ripping my nail off if I keep doing this. Let's see, what can I do to fix this? Yeah, this UV resin, pretty good. You're going to end up ripping off the paint. Yeah, get this over to the fly station. I got some tools over there that'll fix it too. Uh-oh. Where did that go? I lost an eye. It landed on me somewhere. Probably stuck on my neck somewhere. Sometimes I go to the grocery store and I'll have eyes on my shirt. Where it went. It's probably on my face. What was that? Did it what? I missed it. Oh, I flipped the eye on me, and I don't know where it went. Oh, there it went. It went over here. Put that back over there. Yeah, it flipped all the way. It bounced off me, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if you guys ever come to the shop, we have jigs that are not on the website. We got a bunch of different colors. We probably have about 80 different colors here in the shop. Sometimes it gets to where you just only have one pack left, or we'll discontinue a color. Sometimes we'll put those in the giveaway. The giveaways that we do. We're going to be doing a giveaway here tomorrow. I'm going to give away a bunch of lures again. Hey, Mary, how's it going there? Man, Turner did a bunch of races yesterday. I know a lot of people like watching those dinosaur races and boat races and all that. Now they're fun to watch. Yeah, they are. Plus, he does a pretty good commentary on it too. We are going to be getting some new chenille here sometime next week on the new age. We do have some rayon chenille coming in too. We're going to carry some of the basic colors as far as the skeins. It's second and then third, yeah. Last one was sure the best. Yeah, it was. I saw Leah win, and I didn't know how to pronounce her name either. I thought it was Leah. I call her everything when she watches on my channel. But I'm glad I got that right now. It's Leah. I'm glad I got that right. I just like to make fun of him because it's been discussed hundreds of times. Yes. Yeah. I mean, my wife, you know, she thinks I do goofy stuff sometimes on my live streams. My wife's, I would say, just more conservative with her actions. She's not really flamboyant. I'm the one that does goofy stuff, and I'm the loudmouth in the family. I got to make some more Thunderbirds. We've been selling some of the Thunderbirds pretty decent. You guys don't know what the Thunderbird colors are. It's basically pink and chartreuse, kind of like an electric chicken. Today's a nice day. If if the weather had been more cooperative, I'd probably be fishing today. My back has been doing a lot better since I've been wearing the knee brace. I had if you guys, some of you guys that are brand new to the channel, I had a knee replacement done about 3 years ago, and it corrected a lot of the pain, but it has me where I walk. Uh, my right knee will hyperextend every time I make a step, and I think that's been messing up my back. So the last couple of days I've been wearing a knee brace. I did order a new brace that is going to help correct that hyperextension. It has a kind of a limit, kind of a stabilizer where it won't let my knee bend out the way it has been. The brace I'm wearing now does that to some extent, but it still hyperextends every time I take a step. It's just not as bad. Okay, those are for the new pink lemonade jig heads that we're going to tie sometime today. Sorry about that. Again, these are eyes. These are 3D eyes. They got a little bit of tackiness on them, but not enough to stay on the lure for good. Ooh, that's not the one I want. I've been shopping around for a new air conditioner. You can get them on Amazon pretty cheap, but I'm going to try to get something that's going to be for the other side of the shop. That way the one right next to me doesn't have to work as hard. I really need to just get a big unit, a bigger unit. I'm going to try to add these bait keepers, these new colors on the site. We have been selling a few of the jig heads with bait keepers, but not a whole lot. I'm not going to go crazy and do 15 different colors. So we're just going to stick with 14. No, no, we only have like 6 or 7 colors. Okay, let's get these other eyes up. These are for the, oh, what you call them, the pearl eyes. Those only go on one of the colors of our jigs, which are the midnight jig. They only go on the midnight jig. That's been one of our top selling colors for years. Okay, give it another 30 seconds. I'm going to look at my messages here. I'll answer any questions. Hey there, Deborah. Yep. Welcome in, everybody. Man, we still got 30 people in here. I was flipping through live streams here on YouTube the other day, and I cannot remember the lady's name. She must be about 75 or 80 years old, and she loves catching catfish. And it looked like she's fishing in Florida, like at one of those golf course ponds. And man, she had like 200 or 300 people on her live stream. I don't know how big her channel was, but I was just flipping through channels, and it looked like she was having a good old time. Her daughter was helping out, answer questions and stuff. But man, and the lady was answering questions too. But the daughter was, I think the daughter was more impressed with her mom having that many people. Her daughter was probably in her, I don't know, I have to say upper 40s, lower to mid 50s. They were just having a good old time out there. I was watching Real Deal fishing. He came in the channel, I think yesterday or the day before. He did saltwater fishing. I'm doing good. I've been doing good. Hey there, Kraft. I just hopefully we start drying out a little bit more. We have puddles all around the shop. One of my Father's Day, it's not really a gift, but ideas, because last year I bought a worm farm, an indoor worm farm, and this year I thought, because I can't raise the big night crawlers, is I thought about building a worm bed on one of the sides of the shop and just kind of stacking bricks around it and lay like cardboard over it, and then that way we could put coffee grinds and banana peels and stuff down there for the worms to kind of go after. But we've been getting all this rain, and that's kind of hindered my plans. So probably in the next couple of days I may start working on that if it dries out a little bit. I like fishing with worms. I've always caught channel cat, blue cat, flatheads with them. I know some people will say that, you know, bluegill's the best flathead bait, and I don't go chasing after the flatheads, but I do catch some with worms. But a lot of times we'll get channel cat and blue cats with them. Yep, good morning everybody, man. We do also make a pink head with a red eye. We did that this last week. I made a bunch of the slab queens. This week I'll be making a bunch of the thunderbirds and the assassin lures. They all have a pink head and a green eye. So I stay steady working, and if the weather's nice, I'll go out and do some fishing for half a day or whatever. But a lot of times with the weather's, you know, nasty like this, I'll stay busy and just keep building inventory because I know it's going to end up selling. I know it's going to get busy again. And then usually, you know, mid-July, August, I start working, building up inventory for the fall bite. We'll start, you know, during the summer we'll get orders from, you know, places like Minnesota, Michigan, and Ohio, and, you know, where the weather's a little bit cooler. But if I don't stay busy doing what I'm doing, then September, October roll around, weather starts cooling down, I'll be like behind. I'll have an empty wall. And that happened a couple years ago. I'd gone fishing in the summer months probably about 4 times a week, 5 times sometimes. And that next September, I got wiped out. I was like a little bit behind getting tackle store orders and customer orders out. I was still getting the customer orders out pretty fast, but you you get 2 or 3 tackle stores ordering a week, and you want to get those orders done, those big orders done, and then you get a website order. You just kind of throw it in the mix and try to still get it out, the same day if you can. Do I have any without eyes? Yeah, we do a lot of lures without eyes. Yeah, in fact, we have more lures without eyes than with eyes. I've been looking for solid pink heads. Nice man. Oh yeah. Let's see. Are you looking for jig heads to tie with or what? We do sell unpainted jig heads. We do sell unpainted jig heads. I will paint them for an extra charge, but I don't. We don't have them on the website set up that way. So a lot of times I'll paint heads, but you know the extra payment will be through Cash App or Venmo or whatever. I'm trying to stay away from selling painted jig heads because I don't want to. I'll have to find another spot to put painted jig heads. But yeah, we do sell a lot of jigs without eyes. They're just plain round heads. We did put our skeins of chenille um, on the website yesterday. We actually sold out of the dragonfly. Um, I think that's the only color that we sold out of. We still have the silver snow, which is basically white and silver. The earthworm, I think we still have a skein or two of that left. The dark royale, we have a couple of those. We're going to be getting some new chenille here soon. We sold out of the cotton candy, the size 2 chenille. Yeah, the walleye do love the pink. Yep. And bright orange too. I've never caught a walleye in my life. I know I've had them on my line, uh, but I've never caught one. I like fishing with light 4 pound and 6 pound line. I did go up to Kansas a few months back, and I was hoping to get a walleye, but I didn't. Kansas fishing did. He got one. Todd. Yeah, I've never caught a walleye. What size heads are you looking for? I know some people will use 16ths and 8ths to get walleye, but a lot of other people don't like using bigger heads. Oh, thank you there, Remington. Yeah, once you get those UV lights going for a while, they start emitting some heat, and the eyes, it didn't take as long for the eyes to cure up. Yeah. Hey there, Birch. Hey there, Anti. Okay, let's get these big red eyes out of the way, and let's get the little red eyes back out. Okay, these are going to be here. These are for the slim brims. This is a special powder coat I made. It's kind of olive looking. Has a lot of different colors in it. Again, thanks for coming in. I've been on here for an hour already, over an hour. Got a few eyes done. That's what those look like. Let's see. Wayman North. How's it going, Wayman? Did you catch any catfish, Wayman? Did you catch? Oh, well, thank you there, Mary. Did you get any catfish, Mr. Wayman? I saw him sporting that flowcast striker rod. I didn't know if Mr. Stephen Turner goes catfishing any. I didn't know if he does any catfishing. We've been working on getting longer crappie poles, but we gotta sell more of our inventory to be able to afford getting the 8-foot and the 10-foot crappie poles in. I got a prototype 8-footer here, but it'd be nice to sell more of our crappie poles, and that way we can get the longer ones in. I'm also working on an ice rod too. Yeah, make sure to throw out a like, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. Okay. Are you still in here, Mary? Are both of you guys from South Carolina? I didn't know if you guys were originally from South Carolina. Stephen doesn't have a South Carolinian accent. That's what I'm. He doesn't have a straight up South Carolina accent, I don't think. Stephen is. Oh, he is? Oh, you're born in California? You grew up in North Carolina. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just kind of strange. I mean, I grew up in Texas, and I don't think I have a Texas accent. A lot of people, when they would hear me growing up, they thought I was from Wisconsin. They thought I was from Wisconsin or Ohio or somewhere like that. Now, one of my sisters, she has that Texas draw. She has a very distinct Texas accent. The other one doesn't. But yeah, I grew up in Texas and moved away when I was 18. My wife has an Oklahoma accent. They like saying the word worder. They'd like to get me a drink with some worder. But yeah, I don't think my kids picked up. I think they picked up my accent. Hey, Caden. I don't even know how I ended up with the accent I have. I don't even realize I do. Yeah, I mean, I may have an Oklahoma accent, but I I think I picked up whatever country accent that I do have. If I have one, I mean, I think I have one. I've lived here in Oklahoma that long, but growing up in Texas, some of the teachers, I mean, and plus I grew up with a speech impediment. I had to go to speech class when I was a little kid. I I couldn't say my R's or my S's or everything, just my W's and everything was. My name is Ruben. My name is Ruben Flores. But um, when I moved to Florida, I just mixed right in. I just, I there. Florida had so many different kinds of people there. You had people from New York and Wisconsin, Boston. You had your snowbirds in the wintertime. You had a good mixed group of people there. Then I moved to California, and California was kind of the same way. Always that stigma that if you were Hispanic in Texas, I mean English was your second language. And let me grab some more coffee. And so my parents grew, when they grew up, they spoke Spanish primarily, and then they learned English. And they all speak perfect Spanish. I mean, they all speak perfect English. And when me and my brothers and sisters were born, we just all learned English first. Um, they didn't want us to struggle with the language barrier, and so we just learned English first. Let's see. Hey, Ernest. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so we didn't. I didn't have to struggle with English or anything like that to some extent. we go. There we go. Put these in the little Betty Crocker oven and let them go. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm Gluing Eyes. If you're coming in for the first time or just joining me today, I'm putting 3D eyes on these lures. The color of this one here is it's slim brim. It's a paint that I made that kind of has olive and all kinds of other colors in it. I mixed up a bunch of the different Protect powder colors together and came up with this here. If somebody ever does want this color here, I could make them some. I do have empty containers, like brand new clear empty containers. I can mix colors up for them. It's also a good bass color too. I had somebody bring me some jig heads that were unpainted um, for bass lures, and they asked if I could paint them for them, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Hey, Joram. These again are 1/16 ounce with the number 4 mustad sickle hook. This is the part that a lot of people don't see. Gluing gluing eyes. It is fun to tie jigs, but this is the part that a lot of people don't see me do. So these heads will be used for the Assassin. They'll be used for the Thunderbird jig, also the Barbie doll. These are going to be a limited edition that we're going to be putting out, the pink lemonade. And I tied up a few the other day. I'm going to tie up some today too, but we're only going to put out just a certain number of those on the website. And then we're going to try to get these on the website today. These are jig heads with bait keepers. And then the other day we did put out some jig heads with spinners, and like that. I got to put spinner blades on those. And those look like like these right here. They do come in a 3-pack, and I think it's $5.99. I could be wrong with the price, but they look really good. They do have a bait keeper. You can use those for crappie, but you could put like longer plastics on them too. And then we do also have these too. Those are the Mad Shad heads. Those came out really good. These are the silver heads. We do these in a 16th, an eighth, and a quarter ounce. We got a bunch of different colors of those too. Okay, these are an eighth ounce. And again, those would be perfect for crappie and white bass and all kinds of other fish. So we do have a link on the bottom to our website. If it doesn't work, go to my profile or the bio, and we'll have a link there too. We also have a link to our Discord channel. Click on that and request to join, and I'll approve you to come in. A lot of times I'll notify people when I go live, or if I'm going to go live late or something like that. I put updates in there for everybody. We will be doing a drawing tomorrow. Tomorrow around 5 o'clock, we'll be doing a drawing. Let's see. Oh, really? Yeah, it could be. Yep. It could be the model phone that you have too. I know some people with certain type phones have been having issues with it. Remington, if you're still in here, can you put the link up there? Let's see if your link works. I know it was working. It was doing that the other day too. If you leave the link up there too long, it becomes unclickable. Let's see how that one works. Yeah, it may not work. But that is our website, RubenFloresJigs.com. My email address is also RubenFloresJigs@gmail.com. If you go to the website and you leave a message there, it'll come to me in the form of an email. Also, we do have a Facebook page too, so you guys can follow us there, leave messages, look at the pictures. Let's see. Yep, use TikTok too. Yeah, go to our Facebook page and you can see all my erotic lures. You can see all my pictures. That's a word I can't use on TikTok, I bet. Just come look at my erotic lures. My steamy pics. Ooh, don't go to the light. Don't go to the light. Oops, sorry. Yep. So guys, I'm going to take a little break here, and we'll be back, and we'll be doing some other stuff here in just a little bit. Okay, guys? Appreciate everybody. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you for the likes. Appreciate seeing everybody in here. It's kind of different because I can't look at the phone the whole time. But I will see you guys here in a little bit. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. Make sure to join our Discord. We also have a link to our Discord channel in my bio. And I'll be seeing you guys here shortly. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye. God bless.